Hello everybody, Tom Sharp here. I've been reading on Facebook in one of my glass groups about discussion on people foiling and stuff like that. I know I haven't been doing glass very long, it's under 2 years, but as a master carpenter I have this ability to think things through and try and make them easier with the stuff that people have taught me. My theory in life basically is a teacher wasn't any good unless the student becomes better at what they're doing, because the student has the opportunity to add what they already have in them with what the teachers taught them to try and make things more better. Okay, one of the things that I figured out and was working on, because my hands aren't very good, they've been busted up many times, and I'm losing the use of my right hand, as I've mentioned before. I had to figure out a way to foil. I bought that table foiler and I love it. I love it. But a lot of the work that I've been working on lately has a lot of small intricate pieces, and the table foiler never worked well on small pieces for me. So I had to figure out something else. It's very annoying having to take your foil and lay it on a table and pull the paper apart, put your piece of glass in, center it, and then work on it, and then pull the paper apart and pull the paper apart, because you always, me, I drop my glass. Dropping glass isn't a good thing. If you got carpet on the floor, probably not as good as, not as bad as if you're in my shop. I have partially concrete floor and a wood floor. Okay, so what I've come up with is a little thing on how to use this holder. See the bottom holes there? To hold my foil for me, so it allows me to have both my hands free while I am foiling a piece of glass. Now, tools that I use, I have this scissors that I bought at a fabric store. They're very lightweight, they're very easy to operate, they're spring loaded, so I can just snip the foil and do whatever I need with one hand while holding the glass in the other. Now the way I do this is I just need to open another roll of 3/16 foil anyway. I have been using 3/16 on the last 4 projects because of the detail that's in them. I didn't want the solder veins to overtake the actual picture or the effect of the glass and stuff like that. 3/16 is a little bit harder to work with than others, but I've been pretty lucky because the glass not being as see-through, different projects and stuff like that. So I have now I have this other machine that I got from somebody. I haven't even figured out how to put it together yet. But so I wanted to put this little video together to show you how I use this simple 11 buck 1099 holder to do all my foiling lately. Now when I opened up the foil, I got it ready, I pulled it apart to where I could get it separated. What I do now is I place it down in here to where the foil comes out the bottom of the seam, and I put the whole roll in. As you can see, the foil is coming out the bottom. Okay? Now, I pull out 6 to 7 inches of foil, and I separate the backing from the foil itself. Most of the time I have to use the little point of the scissors. Let's see if you can see this a little bit there. This is always a stubborn situation, doing this without cutting yourself. There, I got lucky. So I have it started. My hands are very clumsy. So now, I have it started, you can see. Now I peel it back to about 5-6 inches. And I leave there. Then I cut the paper back close to where it's still adhered. Just a little bit more. Now, if you can see what's going on here, I am holding the foil, picking up the roll, pulling it back inside, Oh, it didn't catch. Okay, sometimes it doesn't catch very easily. Sometimes it does. It's all according to how. But you can reach down in there and separate that. Now that I have it separated, I have the paper coming up on the inside and my foil kind of unraveled here, which kind of sort of stinks. There it is. So now I have foil here. I have paper coming up on the inside. That allows me, it's stuck. Oh, I see it. There. Sometimes it takes a little work, but it's real simple. Now this, let me get a piece of glass. You should get one that ain't gonna cut me, right? I grabbed a piece of scrap and it had shards all over it and everything like that, so I just wanted to dress it on the grinder real quick. So now that I have this set, again I have too much foil out here because it took that much. But most people like to start the foil in the middle and overlap it. If it's something you do, that's fine. I don't do it. I start my piece on the corner of my glass. I center it. Allows me to hold both. Get it centered where I want it. And press it. See, it is allowing me to look right down the center of this. Rolling it around, looking down the glass to the foil, pressing it on, rolling it over. You can look right down on it, back it up if you need to and twist it a little bit, right to there. There was a problem with the first piece I did, and then I take it right back to the corner, finish it, take my little scissors there, nip it off. Now I go ahead and press it all on. This was just a simple piece, so not much to it, and I start to fold it. Grab one of my fids. I always keep two because sometimes I'm working at my cut table, sometimes I'm working at my workboard. Okay, piece is done. Foil both sides, ready to go. Thanks for being here. Later.